Good evening. We've got a live show for you tonight. Dave Brown and Blaine Holcomb. Blaine, welcome to the show. You've never been on the show, I don't think, before.
Thank you. Yeah, I've never been here before. Thank you.
Both fellas from the Fulton Chain Gang. What a wonderful name for a group. How'd you guys come up with that anyway?
Well, actually, the band started pretty close to 20 years ago by a guy named Mike DeLuisa, who actually recently passed away.
Oh.
Brain cancer is terrible, but we kept the band going on, and they originated in Old Forge, New York, and they were named after the Fulton Chain of Lakes. And Mike was the driving factor of holding this band together for the last 15 years.
Once you got a good name like that, you gotta stick with the brand, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys, Blaine, are you new to the group?
Yeah, this is my first year with the band.
How are you liking it?
It's awesome. It's great.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
From Hamilton, New York.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Which is where I'm not familiar with Hamilton. Could you kind of explain?
It's Colgate University's there. It's
okay.
Just south of Utica.
Okay.
South of Clinton, about 20 minutes from Clinton.
I was born in Utica. Know nothing about it at all, but I was born there.
I didn't know that. You were? Oh.
So you guys have been playing the circuit around here for a while. I know that summer's always way more exciting, I think, at least for bands, getting opportunities to open for acts and just, play more. I was hoping you guys would be able to play me something live here in the studio to show people your chops.
Absolutely, not
Sure.
a problem.
What do you guys want to do?
Oh, Blaine, what do you want to do?
Want to do Springsteen?
Yeah,
Church?
sure.
I love that song. You kind of look like Eric Church a little bit. A younger version.
Thanks.
Usually they say Paisley. You got to see him with his hat on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the Eric Church hat. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're everybody in country music. But you're really Blaine Holcomb, and it's Dave Brown from the Fulton Chain Gang. Here we go on B104.7.
2, 3, 4. To this day, when I hear that song, I see you standing there all night long. Discount shades, store-bought tan, flip-flops and cut-off jeans. Somewhere between that setting sun, I'm on fire and I'm born to run. Looked at me and I was done, just getting started. I was singing to you, you were singing to me. I was so alive, never been more free. Fired up my daddy's lighter and we sang, ooh. Stayed there late, forced us out. Took the long way to your house. I can still hear the sound you saying no, no. When I think about you, I think about 17. I think about my old Jeep. Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like a soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen. I bumped into you by happenstance, probably wouldn't even know who I am, but I whisper your name, I bet it'll still be a scar. Back when I was gasoline and this old tattoo had brand new ink, and didn't care what your mama think, put your name on my arm. Maybe is it spring or is it summer, the guitar sound or the beat of that drummer you hear sometimes late at night on your radio. Even though you're a million miles away, when you hear Born in the USA, you relive those glory days so long ago. When you think about me, do you think about 17? Do you think about my old G? Think about the stars in the sky. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory, like the soundtrack to a July Saturday night. Springsteen.
Terrific. Only question about that song, what does the whoa part mean? I'm just kidding.
Well,
I usually love that song. It's so infectious.
Row, row, row your boat.
That's what our steel player Dennis always thinks of when he's sitting back there in the steel guitar. That's all I can think of when we sing that part. He said, row, row, row your boat.
Do you ever take songs apart like that and just kind of like redo the lyrics just for fun, like around the campfire?
If we did, yeah, I mean, if we did in the show, it'd be just off the top of our head, spontaneous, just to kind of get the crowd into it. But.
I like doing that sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little profane. I go there, but not in public. All right, you guys. So let's say people want to keep up with you. Your dates on the road. Your dates this summer. You're going to be really busy, aren't you?
Yeah. We have a lot of shows coming up. Tons.
So how do we find you on the web? Or?
Yeah. You can go to www.thefultonchaingang.com and everything you need to know is right on there.
That's cool. Are you on Facebook too? I know you're my Facebook friend. But
Yeah. We have a fan page. We have a regular page. We're all over Facebook. We're all over the net.
We also have a YouTube channel too.
You do?
So you can search us on YouTube. We upload some videos on YouTube and stuff, so people can check it out.
I love that song you just did. Did you hear me kind of chiming in there?
Yeah, it's good harmony.
It's just too infectious. That song is. What do you guys really like about when you go and you play music and you have an opportunity to see a big show and see what people do? What do you like to take away from that, and what do you like to incorporate into your band? Like, have you seen something recently where you're like, you know what, that's a good idea. That would work for us.
Yeah, I mean, we just try to, we're always having fun on stage, and we try to just keep it pretty spontaneous. We try to just, like you said before, anything we do on stage, most of it's not really that planned out. Yeah, sure, we have segues from song to song or whatever, but if we're just feeling it, like we decide to stretch out a song or solo, or if I go out into the crowd with my guitar or something, or if he does that or whatever, we just kind of... I don't know if we really take stuff from actual people that have done something, but we just try to connect with the people. And
Who are some of the artists that you guys like and that you admire? Like, what's your background musically?
Well, I think him and I both like guitars, so I'd say Brad Paisley is high, if not the highest.
Highest for me, anyways.
Yeah, for me, it's Keith Urban. It's totally different
too.
Styles, but I love Keith Urban. The speed and accuracy blows me away.
Yeah, no,
seriously.
He's another one for country music. I mean, we are influenced by a lot of styles of music, but I mean, if we're in the country genre, they're on the top two for sure.
I really enjoy going to see players too. Sometimes, I just went to see Lauren Berger and Mark Mazengard and play together, and every time that happens, I'm like, I think I'm going to go out back and bury my guitar.
Lauren's awesome.
He's really awesome, and he keeps working at it, and that's what I love about players, that a lot of us are still... going after it, trying to, improve upon the skills that we already have and not just go, okay, well, here I am, this is how it is,
Right. Well, it's funny you mention that because actually everybody in our band is a really good musician. We've got a nice thing going right now, and it's pretty key. Like Blaine said, we can switch a song, stretch it out, maybe even change it a little, just on the fly, just in the moment.
To me, those are the best shows, so the spontaneity.
That's what makes it fun. And it's not pre-planned or anything. So when we go out there, it's genuine. It's like we would play in the rehearsal room. It's the same. If we're just jamming almost.
Rehearse? What? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, speaking of rehearsal,
it's hard to get people there sometimes.
Probably should have a couple of those.
You guys want to do another song for me?
Sure. What do you want to do, Blaine?
Want to do "Fly Over States" by Jason Aldean?
Love that song. I got a cough anyway, so go for it.
All right, on the count of 3.
Where's the cough button?
Count of 4, we'll cough. 1,
2, 3.
4.
There we go.
All right.
Ready? 2, 3, 4.
Sorry.
Couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kind of making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendant, 30,000 feet above the Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man. 10-mile-long Santa Fe freight train, engineers seen it all. Just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet. Yeah, that sounds like a first-class scene on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes, like a watercolor painted sky. And then the heaven's doors have opened. You'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands. Feel that freedom on your face, breathing all that open space. And meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God named you might even want to plant your stakes in those flyover states.
Guys, I think we got time to do one more song.
Oh,
You have
good.
another song lined up for me?
Yeah, sure. You want to do Honeybee?
Oh, I love Lake Shelton. Go for it.
But yeah, real quick, like we said before, we got a lot of great musicians in the band. We want to take a minute to kind of talk, introduce everybody. We got, this is my first year in the band, but
Who else is in it?
David Montney is back this year on bass guitar and some background vocals. And we got a killer pedal steel player, Dennis Music.
Oh, I love Dennis. Dennis is incredible.
Matt Rockwell on the drums, and lead guitar Dave Brown. We got Dave LeKay running sound for us. And
Don't forget Scotty.
yeah, Scotty's
Scotty's our
selling
crew guy.
t-shirts. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's do another song.
Okay, this is Honeybee by Blake Shelton.
All right.
2, 3, 4. Girl, I've been thinking about us, and I ain't good at this stuff. These feelings piling up won't give me no rest. This might come out a little crazy, a little sideways, yeah, maybe. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'll do my best. You be my soft and sweet, I'll be strong and steady. You be my glass of wine, I'll be a shot of whiskey. You be my sunny day, and I'll be a shade tree. You be my honeysuckle, and I'll be your honeybee. Yeah, that came out a little country, but every word was right on the money. And I've got you smiling, honey, right back in me. Hold on, 'cause I ain't done. There's more where that came from. Oh, just having fun, but seriously. You be my Louisiana, I'll be your Mississippi. You be my little Loretta, and I'll be your Conway Twitty. You be my sugar baby, and I'll be your sweet iced tea. You be my honeysuckle, and I'll be your honeybee. said it all. I'm glad we had this talk. Nothing left to do but fall in each other's arms. Could've said I love you, could've wrote you a line or two. Baby, all I know to do is speak right from the heart. You be my soft and sweet, I'll be your strong and steady. You be my glass of wine, I'll be your shot of whiskey. You be my sunny day, I'll be your shade tree. You be my honeysuckle, and I'll be your honeybee. You be my Louisiana, I'll be your Mississippi. You be my little Loretta, and I'll be your Conway Twitty. You be my sugar baby, and I'll be your sweet iced tea. You be my honeysuckle, and I'll be your honeybee. I'll be your honeybee.
All right, Fulton Chain Gang in the studio. How do they catch up with you guys, Dave? On the web, you got a page, a fan page on Facebook, and what else you got?
Yeah.
What's your address on the web?
www.thefultonchaingang.com.
All right, guys, thanks for being my guest.
Thank you very
B104.7.
much.